Alrighty, so we are back on Doom the Dark Ages Revelation, still trying to 100% the DLC, but before this video starts, I do just have to give you guys a quick disclaimer. I wound up recording about half of this video, and unfortunately I did lose the file. Now what this means for the actual video is I'm just going to go back through the level and wind up doing all the things that were hidden behind the New Game Plus, but there are certain animations and unlockable screens that we can't actually see because I've already unlocked them. When those things come up, I will give you guys some commentary and explain what it is that we found at the end of that, as well as what it means for the bigger picture in the DLC, but I just want to get that out of the way before we started. Going forward, the future levels won't be any problem at all. We'll be able to glide through those nice and clean, but unfortunately I did lose the video file when recording this first half of the level, so I do apologize about that, but hopefully you guys can still enjoy this and get a cohesive understanding of what the end game part of this DLC still has to offer. And without further ado, let's get back into 100%ing Doom the Dark Ages Revelations. Alrighty, so this is where we last left off. We wound up getting all the collectibles and everything in Purgatory here, and we started to do the first level. As you guys can see, there is a little bit of progress done there. Like I said, I'll explain that as it comes around, but without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop right back into the first level here. So like we saw in the last episode with Purgatory, we can actually swap between the main path as well as the endgame path for the minimap here. Now for endgame, it seems like every level kind of runs the same template here, which is a secret level, as well as some doors that you can get behind with the endgame key. And it also looks like there's 2 trials per level as well, which kind of adheres to that actual boss key thing. I'll talk a little bit more about that when we get there. But so far, it seems like you can replay the level, but going through the endgame doors actually unlocks like a little secret part of the level and lets you do some shortcuts and whatnot. So it's pretty cool. I think what I'm going to do for this is I'm going to try to kill all the enemies just in the generic areas, and then I'll show you guys some of that new content. That way we don't have to go back through the entire level. You know, I can cut out some of the fluff for you guys. So after we got done killing all of those demons, if you guys remember, there's this little purple area over here, which obviously it's unlocked now since we've been able to go through it already. But once you unlock that with the endgame key, you wind up getting this cool little secret area over here, which is kind of like a little safe hub. You actually get the shrine over here, which we can actually go ahead and teleport to the other areas on the minimap, which is pretty cool. If we come over here and hit fast travel, you guys can actually see that we can go between the shrines in the end game mode, which is actually pretty sick. It allows you to go to each of the new areas and kind of complete the trials that are there. This might be useful to come back and do later, but for now I'm going to just kind of go through the level as we normally would and discover these things with you guys as if this was my first time. All right, so exiting that area up there, we come to our first like little cross section here, which has all the new stuff with the end game. As you guys can see here, there's a secret door with the end game key. That's one of the retro levels. And over on that side, it looks like a new area to go through now that we got the end game key. So what I'm actually going to go ahead and do first is I'm going to go through this classic level over here. And then on that side, we'll go ahead and go through the new area for the end game version. And then we're going to go over there and go through the new, and then we'll go ahead and see what that new section of the level has in store for us. But here we go. Let's go ahead and play the classic encounter. Nice old classic Doom teleport there. And just like that, we're back in a classic Doom level with our classic shotgun here. Just absolutely evaporated those poor souls. Let's see what we got in here. Some more baddies. Boom. Get off my screen. I see his little friend trying to grab me here. Nice try. Looks like we got one button. What did that do for us? Oh, there's another guy hiding in here. Can I snipe him through here? No, he's invincible. That bastard. It's also pretty cool. In these classic levels, you actually kind of like slide around as if you're on ice, which is pretty cool for movement, but for lining up certain shots, it's kind of a pain in the ass. Mr. Shield guy, get out of here. You're still alive. Wow. What the hell's strongest soldier, truly. See what this door has for us. A bunch of bad guys. Good thing I'm hitting like an absolute freight train. Oh, and there's a Hell Knight. Great. Just stopped him mid-air. I know he's fuming right now. He can't believe it. But we're running low on ammo. Is there any ammo deposits here? Yep. And just like that, we grab some of those. I wish there was like a little melee I could hit them with. I got so used to just hitting people with the spear or the melee that I forgot you can run out of ammo in this game. All right, not the smoothest room, but we're moving on. Little secret guy back here. What are you doing back there? Nice try. Ooh, this area is sick. Go ahead and take these guys out as well. Sniped him. Grab some more ammo. We got some more dudes in here, of course. There we are. Boom. Boom. Alrighty. Ow. Oh my god, look at this goofball back here. An imp. It's always the imps. All right, let's go ahead and maneuver around here. Can we just run in like that? Perfect. We'll go ahead and grab the key. Nice. Some more goofballs spawn, no problem. Just hit them with like a quadruple collat there, dude. That was insane. Just took out 4 of them with 1 shot. All right, there we go. We'll grab the rest of the ammo here because I've been just absolutely liquidating the bullets. And let's press onwards. Oh, actually, we can't sneak behind there just yet. I think what we have to do is go ahead and put this key card over in here, right? We needed a red key card before. Let's see if that opens that up. Yep, there we go. Boom. Get him out of the way. Turn that button on. Beautiful. Now let's go ahead and try that door again. And just like that, the door is open. Beautiful. All right, what else we got over here? Super scary room. Any demons in here? No? Okay, well, grab the blue key card at least. That's nice. We'll take that. Don't mind if I do. Really, no demons down here? No one wants to try to attack me or anything? All right, hey, that's cool. I'll take it. That's fantastic. Okay, and it looks like this loops back around to the beginning. So we got some bad guys that spawned in behind us. It's nice to know that I think we found the exit. Take him out. Get one more. Wow, what a strong punch you have, sir. All right, and I think that's it. Let's go ahead and exit. Nice. Our first classic Doom level. Now, if this was my first time playing through it, you guys would see an actual unlock for the old Doom shotgun. Basically, we wound up getting this crossbow back, but there's another variant of this super weapon, which is the original Doom shotgun. I believe there's 4 or 3 parts to it. I can't remember which one, but basically every time you encounter a classic Doom level and you complete it, you'll actually gain one of those parts for that classic shotgun. I'm super excited to unlock that shotgun at the end of this DLC. I think it's going to be super sick. I have no idea how it's going to do a ton of damage like the BFG or this crossbow, but I'm super excited to see what it has in store for us. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get to the new section of this level that is included with the endgame DLC. So far, it looks like I can just walk on through here. No problems. There's a life sigil up there, which I wonder how we can actually go ahead and access that. Looks like there's a door or something blocking it. I'll have to figure out how to get on up there a little bit later. Unless it's like some parkour or something. Speaking of parkour, looks like we can grapple around here and get some extra blood iron. Go ahead and take that. Thank you. Is there anything else hiding over here? There's a little jump spot. Nice. Ooh, and a relic piece. Super cool. Okay. 1 secret down for the relic shield. That's awesome. Oh, look at that. We can actually access the shield throw spot over here to get that little hidden life sigil. Go ahead and grab that as well. Nice. Awesome. Be super cool if that opened up as like a little shortcut, but doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Now, a little spoiler alert here, guys. Because I have played through this area before, there are a ton of enemies that spawn in this section that you have to go ahead and fight, as well as one of the big, like, mini-boss leader essence shard demons. I believe there's going to be a couple of those for each level, so I did already take him out. Sorry that you guys didn't get to see that fight. I thought they were going to respawn if we went back through this level, but it seems like that's not the case. But just know, in this area, I was getting my shit absolutely worked by the boss demon. I did defeat him, no deaths, but he brought me close. I almost got my shit rocked. All right, before we go ahead and leave this area, though, it looks like there's a little grapple spot over here, which I'm assuming is hiding some goodies. Yeah, look at this. Bunch of blood iron. We'll go ahead and take that. Nice. As well as a relic shard. Huge. Very cool. All right, and it looks like there's one last little area over here that might be housing another little relic shard. I think we have to break through there. Beautiful. Hopefully there's no bad guys sitting in here hiding it. And there it is. The last relic shard. Nice. Such a cool design too, dude. That was so killer. We got a ton of blood iron off of that, which is fantastic. Any extra goodies hiding in here? Nope, doesn't look like it. All right, we'll shield bash on through, no problem. Alrighty, so it looks like that is everything in this area. Like I said, sorry you guys didn't get to see me fight the mini boss guy with the leader essence shard in there, but I promise you, there wasn't that much going on anyway. It was kind of me just getting, getting slammed. Go ahead and take this bozo out. He's trying to stop me from completing endgame. Unbelievable. All right, without further ado, let's just jump on down here. Little jump pad action. Whee! There's some giant teeth down there, dude. What the hell? What was that? And here is another little area. So these are the runes that I was mentioning earlier. I think there's 2 of these per level. One is this cool floating hand challenge thing, which we're going to try in a second. And then I believe there is another one located somewhere in this level for the Praetor suit upgrade. Now that one, I have no idea what that's about. I wasn't actually able to get to that in my first recording. So from that point onwards, it's all new content, which is super cool. Other than that though, in this room, I do believe there is some blood eye that you can actually get by utilizing this little thing over here to go ahead and find a secret area up there. Again, unfortunately, because I did collect it, I can't actually show you guys any of that, but I think you can jump up onto it, swing it over, and then grapple on from some of these boxes or some of the boxes over on that side. Also, if we follow this little trail out, there is another little shortcut closer to Hell's Core over there as well. But before we continue on over there, let's go ahead and try out this rune trial. All right, so Ritual of Power. So this is actually the fragment of the Astral Boss Key that we were talking a little bit about in the beginning, and it kind of answered my questions from the first episode. I mentioned that I didn't know what the Astral Boss Keys were, and I thought there was a secret boss per level, but it seems like you actually acquire these parts of the keys, and then eventually you can fight some secret boss in Purgatory or something like that. I don't know exactly how it works yet. All I know is that you can collect these fragments of the keys. I don't know what's in store after that. I know there's 8 of them. I don't know what comes after you collect all 8. But as you guys can see, I actually did go ahead and try this ritual, and I didn't do too hot on the first playthrough there. You actually have to go ahead and complete this under 3 minutes in order to get the fragment of the Astral Boss Key. So we're going to go ahead and try that today, and then we'll continue on to the rest of the new endgame stuff. But wish me luck here, because my first attempt was not the best. Alrighty, but here goes nothing. Destroy the Gore Nest portals. Let's go. Fly on over here. Get him off of my screen real quick. Nice. Spawning in his little friends. That's no problem. Get him off my screen. Break that instantly. Parry that. Stab him. Oh, we're moving. Beautiful. Anyone else? Got one more little guy over here. No problem. All right, that Gore portal is down. Let's fly on over this way. I imagine we can hit those guys with one slash. Perfect. Get him off my screen, as well as him. Nice. Beautiful. Okay, we're moving. Okay. Was not expecting those guys to pop out. That's always a great scene. Okay, we can hit him with 2 big hits. Beautiful. Okay, I was trying to get a little parry charge there, but that's fine. We can take him out. Whoa! And his buddy came in. Perfect timing. Nice. Another guy spawned in. No problem. Get him off my screen. And another friend. Okay, they're just spawning them all up today. Beautiful. Okay, we got a jump pad here. Ooh. Oh, okay. Definitely mistimed that trajectory there a little bit. No problem. How do I get over there? All right, let's head over this way. We got another Gore portal over here. Okay, nice dodge. Break that super quick. Dodge again. He's fuming right now. He can't believe it. Stab him. Nice. One more stab for you. Boom. Beautiful. All right, where else are they hiding? There we go. Last little guy. Take him out. Nice. Okay, looks like that door opened up. What's hiding behind here? Okay, it looks like that's the exit. So we're missing 3 portals somehow. I have no clue where they're hiding. Oh, it looks like we can grab up here. Okay, huge. I thought I was stumped for a second. I got real scared. Go ahead and take those guys out. Ooh, a little berserk mode. I'll definitely take that. Let me at him. Come here. Boom! All right, we got to speed run this last little bit here. We only got about 2 minutes, but I think with the berserk mode, we should be just fine. I got a sneaking suspicion we will be A-okay. Go ahead and grab that. Who else wants some more? Come here. Boom! Fly around him. Dash back inwards. Boom. Oh my god, dude. They're getting absolutely mixed right now. They've never seen this level of agility. All right, looks like this is the last one. Let's fly in here. Take these guys out. What else do we got here? Oh, a big guy? No problem. He must be new here. He must not know what I do. Boom. Nice. And there we go. Gold rating. Huge, dude. I got a little scared there because I couldn't find where the other 3 portals were, and I thought I got all the way through. I was like, hey guys, where are the other 3 portals? But there we go, with about 40 seconds to spare. Huge, dude. That was huge. All right, awesome. So there we go. We got an Astral Boss Key fragment. Not too bad. Not too bad. I'm a little bit scared to see what the challenges are like later, but we got 1 out of 8 Astral Boss Keys, so we'll take it for now. Alrighty, and there we go. So that was our first rune that we wound up encountering. But I guess onwards from here, we'll go ahead and go to that second marker on our mini map here. Like I said, pretty much everything from this point onwards is new content for me because I wasn't able to record past where we just were with that last rune. So I'm excited to kind of experience this all for the first time with you guys. Should be super sick. These guys are absolutely slamming me right now. So rude. They won't let me just hit them with the spear. I can't believe it. Who do they think they are? Dodge out of the way. Okay, finally I can hit this guy. He's been trying to get smacked up this whole time. I feel bad for this poor soul. I don't even know why he's trying. That poor bastard. All right, looks like we can go back through these doors over here. Take him out. Oh my gosh, a big cyber demon out of nowhere. Where did this guy come from? Get out of here, bucko. Dodge that. Stab. I mean, he's fuming. He's so upset currently. Absolutely evaporated. And then this guy comes around thinking he knows what's best. Unbelievable. So it looks like this gate is actually open. So I might have been here before in my earlier recording. I can't exactly remember where I left off because it was quite a while ago. Oh my gosh, look at all these dudes. There's a bunch of guys over here. Can we just like dash into them? This could be a crazy idea, but it might just work out. I gotta be honest, I don't think it's working out. Okay, come here. Yep, there we go. Hit you with that. And one of these. Okay. Whoa, stay on the platform. A little bit messy, but we made it work. All right, we'll come back down here. Hello, sir. Off my screen. Ooh, one of the big guys. Let's see if we can hit him before he blows up. Nice. There we go. Huge. All right, so I feel like I do kind of remember this area a little bit. I might have actually gotten to here, and this is where I stopped recording, because I do remember getting to this ritual room over here, but I didn't actually complete the ritual. Alrighty, yeah, I definitely do remember this area a little bit, but if we walk in here, there it is. There's the other ritual. Now, technically you can fast travel here like I was talking about before, but I kind of like experiencing the level with you guys again. Here it is, our second ritual. So leader detected. Ooh, so we just got to go in and kind of fight a big baddie. Okay, that's cool. I'm down for that. Anything that isn't timed, I'm absolutely in love with. Once you put a timer on, then I get a little bit scared. I gotta be honest with you guys. But we're no stranger to the leader essence shards. These guys are nothing. Go ahead and break that right away. Boom. Okay, he's got a little bit of the movement tech. He's kind of hit me with the 1-2s here. Not getting a ton of ammo back. Yep, go ahead and hit him. There we go. Boom. Nice. Do a little combo. Stab him. Beautiful. Nice. Huge. Dude, if they can hit me with parryable attacks, I'm chilling. It's when they start doing all normal attacks, that's when we get some problems. Take him out. Dash out of there. Stab him. Beautiful. Go ahead and swap back to the shotgun here. Take this meanie out. Wow. Absolutely mixed. I mean, this is movement he's never seen before. He's fuming. There we go. All right. We're making some progress here. Seems like an absolutely insane fight. Oh, and here's the big guy. Look at him hiding over here with his giant flag. Get out of here. Nice. Oh, let's go ahead and take him out. Bang. Ow. Okay, we're low on ammo right now. Go ahead and get some back from him. Beautiful. That actually could not have gone better. Nice. All right, a couple more bad guys left. Come here, Mr. Revenant. Where do you think you're going? Let him explode. Nice. Dodged it. That's always big. Finally able to take this Revenant out. Hopefully, dude. He was just tanking everything. Oh, my lord. Now I got Mr. Pain Elemental to deal with here. Wish he would throw some parryable attacks, man. He's being mean. Please, throw something I can parry at you. I mean, this strat right here works out pretty well as well. There we go. Okay, that was a lot cleaner than I thought. That wasn't too bad. Go ahead and break all those, no problem. Actually, shoot these guys with this. That way I can deal some extra damage there. Hit them with the stab, nice. Beautiful. All right, I'm feeling it now. Took me a little bit to get back into it, but we are schmoving. Little summoner guy here. Oh my gosh, dude, there is so much stuff in this area. We can't even attack this boss yet because we need to take out all the other enemies. And there's a summoner guy, which is always just a pain in the ass. So I got to go ahead, take out his little guy here. Oh, looks like that actually was enough to kill the leader. Okay, nice. So we can skip the summoner then. That's perfectly fine with me. I don't mind skipping the summoner this entire fight. You won't see me complaining. Go ahead and bring the shotgun back out. Huge. I love that it just hit me with a parryable attack there. That was big. That helped out a ton. Yep, there we go. Hit me with another parryable attack, good sir. Nice. Beautiful. Okay, we're getting some good damage in here. He's spawning absolutely all of his minions right now, though. It's not necessarily the greatest thing ever, but we'll take any parries we can get from these guys. I don't mind them being here that much. I can kind of just spam the parry button and the dodge button, and works out pretty well. Oh, get out of there. Okay, he's charged up from... Ah! Run away! I believe he's charged up from the Warlock right now, which isn't the best case scenario, but... Yep, parry that right back at him. There we go. Smack that back at him. Get some ammo back as well. Beautiful. Big stab. There we go. We'll just keep peppering him like this. Okay, never mind. Never mind. We are not going to keep peppering him like that. She just got me No, man. I just died by the exploding zombies thinking he was health. Unbelievable. I was trying to hit that guy right there. That was so embarrassing. Okay, let's go ahead and hit that. He's almost dead, dude. This bastard's cost me 1 life sigil so far. But there we go. Holy. All right, that was a lot harder than I thought. Now, granted, it's probably because I was ignorant and not trying to kill the Warlock and just trying to, you know, just go straight in and take out the big guy there. But there we go. Praetor Essence Shard acquired. That was a lot more stressful than it should have been. I should have just taken out the other enemies, but I was too hard-headed. I had to take him out first. Alrighty, but there we go. Not only did we get an actual boss key fragment, we also went ahead and got a Leader Essence Shard, which I believe we can use to upgrade parts of the Praetor suit. Yeah, so here we go. Endgame objective complete. So let's go ahead and hit return here. And that should bring us all the way back to Purgatory. And there it is, Hell's Core completed. Now, we wound up doing all the objectives. Obviously, there's still some secrets hidden in these levels, but I think that's something that I'm going to do in my personal free time. Obviously, I am still going to 100% this DLC, and before we end off this series, I'll show you guys all the skins and all the collectibles. But I think the bulk of the new endgame content is going back through these levels and completing these endgame objectives, which you guys saw in this video, but I also want to show that off for each level. Obviously, I could sit here and go back and collect all the blood iron and show you guys all that stuff, but again, I do think that's something that I'm going to enjoy more myself. I don't want to add too much bloat to these videos. I kind of want to show you guys the new content, and we'll go from there. So yeah, going forward, I think for each level, we're going to go ahead and do the end game objectives like you guys just saw. We'll collect any Leader Essence shards that we need to, do the runes, as well as the classic levels. But yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for all the support on the Doom series so far. I put a tweet out, I believe yesterday, just kind of thanking you guys for the immense amount of support, not only on the Doom series, but just my channel in general. I had a ton of stuff going on in life within the past week, so it's nice to finally be back and making some videos for you guys. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying this series so far, and I can't wait to play the rest of the levels and see what other kind of secrets are hidden there. But yeah, with that being said, that was the end game content for the first level, Hell's Core. In the next 2 videos, we're going to be going back and playing through the other levels and showing you guys what that end game content looks like. And then, as I mentioned earlier, before we end off this series, I'll show you guys all the collectibles to truly 100% Doom the Dark Ages DLC here. But other than that, that's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you again so much for all the support. Hopefully you have been enjoying this DLC playthrough so far. And yeah, I look forward to catching you guys in the next one. Peace.